Phablets have been around for almost half a decade, and they're only getting better. Power users often resort to this type of phone as they offer the most functionality. As we near 2017, we ask the question, is LG's V20 the phablet to beat? Hi, I'm Enzo, and welcome to Channel M. Okay, tell me this. Which of your phones have a military standard 810G transit drop compliance rating? If you own a V10 or a V20, then yeah, you can say yes. But for everyone who doesn't know what that is, it's a series of tests used by the United States military to test its equipment in different conditions. In short, the metal in this phone is strong, and you can view different drop tests here. In hand, this phone feels really good. Even without a case, the phone isn't slippery, but it is big, and users with smaller hands may find it difficult to reach the vast ends of the screen. Speaking of screens, this phone has two. Aside from its 5.7-inch AMOLED display that's on the cooler temperature side, it has a small secondary always-on screen up top, which is for notifications, shortcuts, and displaying my name. This is the first Nougat phone that reached our shores, but I have to admit that I don't like LG's Android skin that much. Out of the box, you're greeted with a home screen that lacks an app drawer, although easily remedied as LG provides the option to download an app drawer. There were times that apps crashed and force closed repeatedly, but I think that's something that can be wrinkled out over an update. The Snapdragon 820 processor and Adreno 530 GPU gave good and expected numbers when I benchmarked it, and couple that with 4 gigs of RAM, this phone becomes as able as every flagship currently out there. But there are a few things that make this phone stand above the rest. Let's start with the camera, or cameras as for the case of the V20. There's a dual lens setup for the front-facing camera, giving you an option between a regular angled shot and a 120-degree wide-angle shot. When I was testing this out with friends, I found it extremely easy to take group selfies, but there is some distortion. The rear cameras are a joy! The 16-megapixel f1.8 aperture, aka normal rear camera, focuses easily and gives out crisp shots. Video shot on this camera can go up to 4K at 30 FPS, and it has the ability to record audio at 24-bit 192 kHz stereo sound while shooting video. Yes, this won't replace the rigs used by pros, but it's a good alternative. Optical image stabilization does well for the video, but it may seem weird at times. The second 8-megapixel wide-angle camera was really fun to test out. I felt as if I were carrying a GoPro in my pocket as the shots looked like it came from an action camera. Quality suffers and distortion is expected, but I don't care. A wide-angle camera that complements a normal angle camera on one phone is amazing. Audio is Bang & Olufsen certified, and the phone comes with a hi-fi DAC that's supposed to amplify and make music sound better. I tested this with the included Bang & Olufsen earphones, and this is hands down the best earphones out of the box. I do regret that I was not able to test it with higher grade audiophile headphones, so I was not able to fully push that hi-fi DAC. There's an included HD audio recording app that gives you the option to record 24-bit 48 kHz FLAC files, and it sounded close to what an external microphone would. And the fact that the stock audio recording app can record FLAC shows just how much of a power user-oriented phone this is. The battery life of this phone is disappointing, and it was on par with most flagships, hardly reaching 4 hours of screen on time with normal usage. This was redeemed through the removable battery that makes the phone go 0 to 100 real quick. Removable battery in a flagship? 2 thumbs up, LG. Also, having an extra battery included in the box is a nice touch. The V20 hasn't gotten as much hype as its Apple, Samsung, and Google counterparts, but I think it should. It's a very worthy competitor and has more power than most of the options on the market today. If you're someone who wants a GoPro-like camera on your phone, then get this. If you're someone who likes recording yourself sing, then get this. If you're an audiophile, then get this. If you value having a removable battery and expandable storage, then get this. The LG V20 commands a steep price at 36,000 pesos, but I would recommend it for anyone looking for their next flagship smartphone phablet. Thanks for watching. For more videos, just click subscribe here and leave your thoughts down below. I'd love to read them.